cyclone bomb or something, this bad weather up in the Northeast. If that's affecting you, just say yes. Okay, yeah, I see lots and lots of people saying yes. I started getting emails about it today. People that were worried if they were not here today on time that we would not that we wouldn't let you in the ambassador program. So obviously nobody can control what's going on in the with the weather in the world. So I was originally not going to make this. It was kind of like not a surprise, but just, oh, by the way, we were not going to send out a replay of this because, again, I want everybody to be focused on this ambassador program and what we're doing and trying to accomplish. However, like Cheryl Boone just says, lots of people have lost power up north and stuff like that. So I obviously make exceptions. So we will get a replay out to everybody that was unable to be here. So we'll make sure that we do that. So listen, for those of you that are new, well, first of all, happy New Year. What the heck am I thinking? This was our first. This is our first 2018 Success Connection. So happy New Year. I forgot all about the New Year. I've been just churning and burning and working as hard as I can, and like I said, been a little bit slightly addicted to the cryptocurrency stuff that I've been playing with. It's just insane. You guys remember last week when I showed you that I had like 100, I don't know, I think I had like 130,000 or something in my account. Do you guys remember that? Last week I showed you. So look, I have not put any more money into this since then. Check, I'm totally transparent, just showing you. I have $246,000. I want you to look at this one. This is insane. I don't even think it's like it won't even update. There's the servers are literally like going down. So anyway, I've just been playing around with that stuff, working and working on this ambassador program. So if you're new to the Success Connection, please remember this is a training that's all encompassing. This doesn't have anything to do with anything you've purchased. This is not a specific training for any specific product. This is just for all of my students. I do this once a week, and I've been doing it. 2018 will now be, I think, I'm going into my 4th year of doing this every single Thursday night. So lots and lots of fun, and hopefully you can all we'll all enjoy it. Now tonight, what we're doing is phase 1 of a 2-phase approach to releasing our ambassador program. The reason that we put the program together, and the reason that we really kind of dove into this ambassador program, is to give you guys a way to make money without having to go through all the struggles that I've seen so many people, going through. Right? So many of you have been, have struggled with the fact that nobody seems to follow through on what they, on the products and the things that you're promoting and stuff like that. So I put this together. It's dope. It's awesome. And you literally just plug right into it, right? You plug right into the system. And that's what I think anyway, that is what makes this so amazing and so great. Now, the reason that I wanted to do this in a 2-part approach there's actually 2 reasons why I want to do that. Reason number 1 is because I want to make sure that everybody has ample time to really, like I said, understand what it is, understand what you're going to do, so that the people that decide that, yes, I want to do this, actually follow through with it. How many of you are going to make a resolution this year for 2018 that you're actually going to follow through with the things that you set forth to do, right? Just say yes if that's you. All right, so we all make these New Year's resolutions, right? But then it's this whole implementation of New Year's resolutions that gets us, right? We're gonna lose weight or make more money or whatever, and then, by the time February hits, we forgot about all our goals and we're just back to the same old, same old. And that's the reason why I've drugged this process out. We've been talking about the ambassador program for quite some time, and I drug it out to you got to understand, I learn a lot from you guys. I get a lot of feedback from you when I'm doing these webinars, and I read all these comments. And so I learn a little bit from you about what it is that you want, what it is that you need, what it is that will help you. And then I take that, and the whole next week I start implementing it, and I start adding things and moving things, and it becomes this like really big thing, right? So for me, it's been a work in progress, but I've built, this is the first program that I've ever built, I would say almost with the help of my students. And it's because I've been able to get on here every week. And as I teach you this stuff, I find little things that I could do to make it better, make it work easier for you and stuff like that. And so I am thrilled with what we're doing. Okay. So tonight I got a little surprise for you that I did. I didn't even tell you about it in the emails because I know that a lot of times people show up to our webinars when I say I'm giving away free stuff. Last week I said I was giving away free software, which I did, and I closed down. You cannot get it for free now. It pays to show up. But I've removed that link from your members area. But the thing is when I give away free stuff, people show up, and sometimes I just want you to show up because it's the right thing to do. It's because you feel like, wow, I don't want to miss that. And then I give you the free stuff that you didn't even really know you were going to get. And so tonight, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get something that I spent all afternoon doing for you. We'll have to think through it. And you're going to get this completely free tonight while you're here. So let's talk about kind of the agenda, okay, for the night. And I'll try to wrap this up in about an hour because I do know that, and I know I always say that and then I don't do it, but I'm going to try my best because I do know that the weather is getting worse and worse up north. And I don't want anybody to feel like they're missing something and have these problems. Okay, so I'm going to be mindful of that. But the agenda is, number one, I'm going to do a quick, and I do mean quick, okay, quick ambassador funnel diagram, okay? And this is going to be super, super fast. I'm talking about like 2 minutes of this, okay? So for those of you, I saw a few people asking me, what is the ambassador program? How does it work? You'll see the diagram of it there, okay? Then two, I'm going to give you the free something, right? I'm going to give you the free something, which will plug right in. Okay, it's going to plug. Oh, you guys can't see the whiteboard. What am I doing? I'm rusty. It's a new year. It's a new year. I've forgotten how to do the success connection. I've forgotten what I'm doing. There we go. I'm back. I'm in the zone now. Okay, I'm going to give you the free something, right? Then number three, all right, I am going to do a couple of things. I am going to give you a new early bird sign up link on Facebook. Okay, so you guys know last week I was able to give you a link that you went to, and it essentially lets you sign up for Facebook Messenger. It's how I test new things that I'm using. But also, we had an early bird for an early release of the Ambassador Program. We had that available. It's been about a month, and it was through email. Well, I want to make sure, obviously, that you get that you actually get the when I say, hey, for all of you that kind of early birds that want to get access to this Ambassador Program, I want to make sure you get it. So I'm going to give you a link tonight that you can use that will let me just send you a quick Facebook message when it's open, okay? So, well, it'll be open before the webinar, and so you'll have the opportunity to jump in and get it, and there will be reasons why that's important. I told you we're going to cap it, and that's serious, at least until I figure out that I don't have any flaws and mistakes and all that good stuff, which I'm sure I do. And then we'll kind of go over next week and what we're doing. So the main thing this week is, and the reason this is a two-part process, is this right here. Okay, I feel like this is going to be part one. This is kind of what I'm going to give you here is is going to get. It's like the first phase of what you need to implement what you get. Okay, and so we'll go through that, and that's what's happening here with phase one. I'm giving you this tonight. You're going to get it, be able to download it, okay, and you'll have it for free. Okay. With that said, the only other things that you really need to be mindful of is that as we release this ambassador program, it is very important. At least I feel like it's very important that you have two things. Okay, so two things you need. Okay, two things you need. Number one, you need access to the Success Connection group. All right, you need access to our Success Connection Facebook group, and there's a reason for that, because I'm not building a separate one for the ambassador program. There's no need in that. So once everybody's doing this, it's very beneficial for you to all be in one place at one time. So if you're not a member of the group, there's the link right there. I'll kind of show you the link. It's right here, go.bsc.com/group. You should type that in, go there. I would highly suggest, it's free. So I would go sign up with the group. You could do that right now. It takes like 3 seconds. Most everybody is already in here though. So there's really just no reason to have 50 Facebook groups when everybody's kind of doing the same thing anyway. Type the number 2 in the chat box if you are not a Success Connection member, in the Facebook group member, not. All right, so all of you typing the number 2 should go to that link. If it doesn't take 2 seconds, here you go, go.bsc.com/group, and just ask to be in it. Fill out the answer to the questions or you will not get accepted. So Facebook group. The second thing is, and we talk about this every week, but you will need, I would say, it's intelligent to have ClickFunnels. Okay, some people have procrastinated getting it. Some people said they're not going to get it. That's fine. Understand you can do the ambassador program without ClickFunnels, but as we start next week, I'm going to begin focusing on actually training, and everything is inside of ClickFunnels. Okay, so does that make sense to everybody? Yes. And you'll see, obviously, a lot of the stuff. Everything that I do is inside of there. So I'm just preparing you. I'm just warning you that if you've kind of been putting it off, I would do that tonight and be ready. Be ready to rock and roll, okay? All right, so we've got, so those are the two things that you really do need. All right, so let's get on with tonight's agenda now that I have blown 22 minutes talking about, I don't even know what. All right. The quick diagram for those of you that are kind of new and is real simple. You're going to send traffic to basically what we call an ambassador funnel, and if you use the ClickFunnels one, you'll send it here to what we call an ambassador squeeze page. All right. So really simple. This is going to collect an email address. And when it collects that email address, it's going to shoot it right down into your email list. Okay, so real simple. It's going to collect an email address for you. Now, once a person opts in there, they're now going to go over here to what we have. It's called a ambassador account create page. All right. All right, so it's an ambassador account create page where they're filling out these types of things. When they do this, they're going to actually go through your ambassador link. So your ambassador link is what's going to take them there. This link right here is the most important thing that you can have, because this is how we track your sales. So this is what you'll get access to next week, is that ambassador link, okay? Is everybody following me so far? Just say yes, yes, yes if you do. All right, very good, very good. Everybody's following me. All right, great. So we're going to track your sales using that link. Now, once somebody comes over here and they create their account, a few things do happen, all right? Number one, we put them up here on what we call a thank you page. All right. So that's the first thing we do. Then the second thing we do is we're going to put them into a members portal. Okay. So they're going to get that. And then the third thing we do is we put them on our autoresponder. Okay, so our autoresponder. So three things happen. In both of these things here, inside of the thank you page, we sell them access to the ambassador program, which is where you make money. In the members portal, we sell access to the ambassador program and of course our other programs where you make money. And then in the autoresponder, we sell all of our programs, and we do this for 218 days. All right. So we're out promoting and building and generating all of this revenue for you for 218 days. And like I said, it will grow. Okay. So what is the point of the ambassador program, and why is it, why is it better than anything else that you could do or that I've done or whatever? Well, it's real simple. And this is the whole premise of it. And so you'll want to write this down if you're new. It's one click. All right. One click. Okay. Equals one lead equals many commissions. What that means is that you actually are going to get credit. All right, one lead, one click, many commissions. You get credit for anything that they buy for the lifetime of that lead in our system. So it makes it, you guys know people got me these Yetis for Christmas. It was pretty good. I was pretty excited about it. So anyway, lots and lots of commissions off of one single lead. When I was talking with some of our team members about this week, they said, how will you be able to make enough money if you're giving away so much of it? Because now every time somebody buys something, everybody's getting paid. And I said, it's through one word, and one word that's very important. And that word is growth. You see, you create movements when you create growth, all right? Volume creates that growth, meaning if you have lots and lots and lots of people that are out doing the same thing, all of a sudden, everywhere you go, everywhere you look, people are hearing that same thing. It becomes something that more people are apt to do because it's almost like it's a movement. That's how you create growth, right? You create that energy. It's this critical mass point at which momentum just takes over and things continue to grow. So like I told you guys last week, if I can do 15 times the sales this year by bringing you all on board to work with me, then what in the world is the point in doing a 15th of the sales, teaching you how to do things that work, but then you have no products to plug that into to make any money from it? So great, auto-engage is phenomenal. Great, email domination, teaches you email marketing, but what the heck do you email? What are you building a fan page about, right? That's always the questions I get. Well, if I give you the what, right, that you're now all of a sudden the software works for you because you've got something to actually profit from, and it creates this critical mass point where lots and lots and lots and lots of people will then become ambassadors with us when I open it up to the masses. We just have to see how it works, right? This is the biggest project I have undertaken literally since I started doing what I do. I have never, ever done anything like this. It's quite a big ordeal. We have spent a lot of money building this. So it's been an investment. You guys know, you've watched me do it for, I think, close to 4 to 5 months now that I've been working on this. And it's just been crazy and incredible at the same time. So I'm thrilled about it, and I want it to be like that movement where every time you're out, you're telling people about it. And every time you're on Facebook, you're talking to people about it. And it really creates this energy that helps people, work together to not only make money, but to help other people. And I got to be honest with you, and I won't rant for more than 1 minute, but I got to be honest. Somebody says, is there residual income? Yeah, there's residual income. And also, by the way, don't forget, let's just say that somebody over here buys the ambassador program. Okay, so if somebody over here buys the ambassador program, because there's other programs they can buy. Let's say they buy the ambassador program. All right, you actually profit off of all of their sales. So you get a second tier commission. So it's not just that there's recurring income in this, but there's actually second tier commissions in this where you're going to make money off of all kinds of people, like people that have signed up that sign other people up, or that other people just buy courses and things from me, or software or whatever. So this is not multi-level. This is not an MLM and all that crap. This is literally an affiliate program, but the difference is you get one click into our system, and then you just get paid for life on anything that person decides to purchase for their business and any training that they decide to purchase. And this is why I think this is so important. How many of you have gotten emails with the programs that are just flat out scams? Oh, look at that. We've maxed out GoToWebinar. Hold on. I've got to, while I ask you that, I got to click around here and tell GoToWebinar everything's okay. Hold on. All right. Don't show me these alerts. So I don't know if you can see these alerts. I don't think you can, but we have maxed out the webinar. So thank you so much. We are maxed out 1,001 people on here. All right. So if you're watching on Facebook, congratulations for finding us on Facebook, because there's no more room on GoToWebinar. So lots of people saying that they've seen these emails that are just flat out scams. Learn how to make money from your home sitting in your pajamas. Click here for an online job. Go here and fill out surveys and you'll be wealthy. Well, you know what? I didn't fill out any surveys, okay, to make money. I didn't get wealthy filling out a freaking survey. And, people it's insane. You know what I mean? And so what I want to do is create this opportunity to really help people, actually promote products that help people, right? So you can make good money from this, there's no doubt. But why in the world would anybody want to promote stuff that just sucks? And I got to be honest, okay? I did it when I first got into the online space, and I'll tell you why. I was extremely naive. I had absolutely no idea. I had no clue that people created totally fabricated fake stuff. I had always just been in front of my stuff. It was always just me talking about it. I had no clue that there were people dumb enough to hire actors, make up complete fabricated stories, film videos, and then sell you stuff that it doesn't even exist. My brain didn't process that. And so, when I first got online and I started, doing online marketing like this, and I started promoting that stuff, I had no clue what the heck I was doing. And I felt like crap about it too. I quit, I stopped, I never sent another email for another thing. And that's why you guys don't ever see me promote other people's stuff. When was the last time I promoted somebody else's stuff? The only time I ever promote anything is on a webinar with the person who has that something, right? That's it. Because I realize too many people take advantage of people. And it just sucks, right? So anyway, the reason I created this is because now we have something that we can help people with. These are products, trainings, courses, and softwares that truly do work, right? They do what we say they do. And I just think that it's going to be a phenomenal opportunity. So anyway, this is the diagram, okay? And this is the whole growth curve. Now, it all starts, okay? It all starts with the traffic, okay? It all starts with traffic. Now, we talked about doing solo ads, okay? So we talked about doing solo ads. Now, doing solo ads is great because this is where a lot of people can get quick, fast, simple traffic, right? We've already talked about this. It's very simple. There's this little dude and he has a list over here, his list, okay? And then there's you, and you have this page, and you want him to send people from his list over here to your page so they can opt in. And so you say, hey man, thanks. And you send him, you know, call it $50, and he sends you 100 clicks, okay? That's pretty much how that works, okay? This guy needs eyes, or he won't be able to send his emails. Okay, so fairly simple process. What I am going to give you tonight is what we call the setup. Now, I want you to think about something. If you send an email out and it says, hey, click here to lose weight, and somebody clicks there to lose weight, and then they go to your Ambassador Squeeze page, have you totally and completely been screwed over on the clicks that you sold or that you bought? Like this right here. Did you get screwed over on those clicks? If this person sends an email and says, lose weight fast, click here. They click. Now, look, you got those 100 clicks. You got them. So you pay for them. But they have nothing at all that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like nothing at all. Okay. So everybody says, yep, I got screwed over. So here's what I did. I wrote your solo ad swipes. And I'm going to go over them with you real fast, and then I'm going to give them to you. What that means is these are the actual files, okay? So these are the actual files that you will be able to go out, these files right here, and you can give them to this dude over here and say, hey, send this email, this one right here, okay? And if you don't, then I'm not paying you, right? And so, of course, a lot of times you ask them to see the list, meaning put your email address on their list so you can see what they send out. But at the same time, most of the time, solo ad vendors are just lazy. That's really the problem, is they're lazy. They don't want to write these emails. So they just come up with crappy ones. But if you give them to them, okay, then of course they'll just use what you gave them because they're lazy, right? They just want to send emails. That's essentially all that they really want to do, okay? So this is not your autoresponder emails that I've already given you. This is not the emails that go out over here, okay? I already gave you these. These are inside on that special page that you guys have to download all your assets from me. And of course, if you don't have them, you can get them again tonight. They'll be active here shortly, okay? So this is not what I'm giving you. What I'm giving you tonight is the emails that are going to drive the clicks, drive the traffic, okay, and make you the money. So let's take a quick look at the email file, which I will be giving to you. All right, I'll give it to you tonight for free. Now, this is the file that I would send, okay? So this is the file that I would send to the people that are sending out my solo ads, okay? All right, so can everybody see this email right here where it says Section 1 free course emails? Can everybody see that? All right, I see a lot of people saying yes, 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 yes. Very good. Okay, remember that with your ambassador program, okay, you are going to get 2 links. One link promotes a free course, okay? That free course is designed to send people in, okay? It's designed to send people in to our members area so that they can get a completely free course. And then from inside of there, we're able to sell them the other courses. The second link is going to send people directly to a webinar. And on that webinar, what we will do is sell them into the ambassador program. Does everybody understand the difference in those 2 things? Just say yes or no. All right, I see lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of yeses. Okay, so I wrote you swipes for both. So inside of here, and I tried to make it very easy for you to not mess up. I said right here, section 1 is your free course emails. And then I said, put your link here. So this is where you would put the link to your squeeze page. For those of you that are using ClickFunnels and you're going to attach it to our ambassador link, you would put that page there. If you're just using our straight up ambassador, squeeze page link, you would put that link there. Does everybody understand that this is where you put the link to whatever page you want people to go to? Just say yes. All right, very good. So you put that link in there and then you send this swipe file. All right, let's read it real fast, okay? We won't take too long. But this one says subject, wow, your free course is ready. Now what you will find is that these emails are a little more vague because you want to be able to get the clicks, right? There's a balance of the email sucks, and so lots of people click it, but then when they get to the page, nobody cares. And then not getting enough clicks to get people to the page so that the page can sell them on wanting to get the free course or whatever the case may be. Does that make sense? Okay, so this is kind of that happy medium, okay? All right, so wow, your free course is ready. And then it says, hey, I hope you're ready for something that can truly help you generate more success online than ever before. And you can have it free. This is where you would put the link, or the solo ad vendor would make that a link. I have no clue how long this is going to last, but right now you can have this course at no cost. And you do not have to put in your payment information so it can bill you at some random time later. It's actually completely free, and it was designed by one of the top internet marketers or internet entrepreneurs in the world. It's going to teach you this little known formula that he calls the profit cycle blueprint. If you're ready to have success online, go here now. Okay, what have we done? We've set this up that they're going to get this course from somebody who's had a lot of success. They're going to say, they're gonna know a little bit about that profit cycle blueprint, okay, which is what they see on that page. They're talking about getting, getting a free profit cycle blueprint course. So this is one of the emails. Number 2, subject says, stop. Did you miss this message? This creates kind of like a pattern interrupt. They're like, wait a minute, did I miss a message? Hold on, stop. Okay, wait a minute. Then they say, hey, I wanted to get your attention to make sure that you do not miss out on this completely free course called the Profit Cycle Blueprint. You can get your free course here. This is a 3-step process to building your online business the right way the first time. I have no clue how long it will remain free. Usually this guy charges upwards of $1,997 for his courses, so act quickly. Okay, what we've done there is we've said, hey, look, you get this for free, but usually these courses are $2,000. So for you to get it for free is a really good deal. And that's 100% true because we have lots of courses that are $2,000. We have some that are $3,000. So again, adding value, right? Creating a little sense of urgency, creating the ability or the desire for that person to click, okay? That's something that's very, very important. All right, number 3. This says important, profit cycle blueprint for free. This is where we kind of go with the name, right? We go with the name of this course for free. And we say, hey, are you ready to make more money online? Here's a free course that can help you. And that, of course, is a link. Yes, it's really not going to cost you anything, and there's no catch. One of the leading internet entrepreneurs built this course to help people just like you finally break through and be successful. If you act now, you can have it for free. Again, some urgency. This course is called the Profit Cycle Blueprint, and it's something he's taught people now for years. It's the core of his online business, which does millions of dollars each year in revenue. So stop wasting time on things that don't work, okay? It's time to have some success. Get your free course here. Here's where we start talking about, talking to people about how there's no reason to continue to try things that don't work. Like, why do you continue to do the things that don't work and then be like, not understand why you don't have success? Now, some of you are saying, well, Anthony, why would you give this person all these emails? A solo ad vendor might only send one email. That's right. This is called a swipe file. What it means is they can swipe an email. They can copy and paste any of these emails and send it. Okay? So they can send any email that they want. Now, you have to determine, do you want them to promote the free course or send them directly to the webinar, which you'll see those swipes in a minute. So you might, in your world, you might create 2 different files, your free course emails and then your webinar emails, and then you just send them this file and they pick the one that they want to send out in an email. Okay, so really, really simple. Here is number 4, free online business course. So this kind of goes to the people right up front. Boom. This is a free online business course. You definitely want this, right? And it says, are you looking to build your online business? If so, you're in luck today because you can actually get this course completely free. And it says, here's your free course access. This won't last long, but for a limited time, you can get this at no cost and literally be in the course within just a few minutes. This takes care of those people that are really, really, really like impatient. Now they say, oh, I can get in there in a few minutes. Now all of a sudden it's good. Like, it's not good enough that it was free. It's that I can get in there in a couple of minutes. Wow, this is great. So they jump in. It's going to teach you a 3-step process to building your online business from scratch. There's no reason to keep struggling. No reason to keep buying junk products and wasting your hard-earned money. Get this course completely free right now, and then we put the link in there. Again, what we're trying to do, okay, what we're trying to do here is get them to click this link, but click it under the pretense and knowing that there's an upside to this for you, right? Like, in other words, what they're going to get, giving them enough transparency that when they get to that page, they actually take action and they opt in and they go through the ambassador funnel, because this is the first point of contact with any and all of these people is the email. Does that make sense to everybody? Very good. Very good. Lots of people saying yes. Okay, great. And then we have one more. This one's kind of cool. It says, alert, he just discounted this to free. Sometimes this is a little hypier, right? But sometimes that's what it takes to get people to respond, is give them a little bit more hype, completely honest hype. Alert, Anthony just discounted his course to free, right? And it says, I'm pretty sure you're a subscriber. I'm pretty sure that since you're a subscriber on my list, you're looking to build your own online business. This course can help you and it's free. And that's what they would link. I don't mean free, then get billed in 7 days. I mean free now, tomorrow, and forever, as long as you take action right now. This formula is responsible for some major online income in the past 3+ years, so why not give it a try? I can't promise the link will work forever, so take action right now and access your free course. You are creating, okay, you are creating a lot of different opportunities, okay, for the words to trigger responses with emails like this. And that's the whole idea, all right? And remember, we're writing these emails and somebody else is sending them to their email list, and those people on that email list end up coming straight to your page, to your ambassador link, and then they go through that whole ambassador funnel, okay? So the whole thing is set up from step 1 to be congruent, right? To make tons of sense. But you'll notice I don't put my name in there, because if you all put my name in these emails, what's going to happen is there's going to be so many emails going out with my name in it, they'll start to spam, right? Because it's just too much. It already does that when my name's in emails, because so many people use my name to spam. So I left it out for a reason. It's because these emails will inbox better without putting my name in there, since everybody and their brother likes to attempt to impersonate me, which, by the way, I will never send you a Facebook message and say, Western Union me some money, okay? Can everybody just say yes if you hear me? If you're watching on Facebook, comment on Facebook. I will never send you a Facebook message and ask you to Western Union money to me. When you see a message from me on Facebook, look for a blue check mark. Blue check mark. That means it is my verified page. Only one page in the world with my face on it has a blue check mark, and that's mine. But all these other knuckleheads that create these pages that look like me, and then they turn around and they message you on Facebook and say, Western Union me some money and I'll come to your house tomorrow, are lying, right? Timothy says somebody did that to him. And people are inherently good people, but there are some very bad apples in the bunch. And they do this all the time. And I've put up announcement after announcement after announcement saying don't do this, right? Use good judgment. Why in the world would I ever ask you to Western Union me money? I mean, think about that. you know? So don't fall for those types of things, please. Look for the blue check mark, and never Western Union money to anybody unless you know them. It makes no sense. It's so old school. Nobody does that. Okay, so section 2, and when I say no, I mean like family or something. Section 2, this is the free webinar swipes. This is if you want to send, this is if you want your, like, if you want your solo ad provider to send an email through your ambassador link. You're not going to build your email list, okay? But what you're going to do is send them directly into our webinar that's designed, obviously, to sell the ambassador program to them so that you make money and recurring money at that. You might want to do a mixture of both of these. Some of it's building your list. Some of it's just making, you know, faster revenue, quicker money, quicker return on investment, that kind of stuff. You know, so that's okay. But these types of things really work well, you know, at least from my point of view. So this says put your ambassador webinar link here. We'll go over those links next week so you'll know exactly what they are. All right. Email number 1, webinar starting, $9.97 commissions. This is telling people there's a webinar starting. They're going to learn how to make $9.97 commissions. And it says, hey, I want to remind you that the webinar showing you how you could earn up to $997 commissions is starting soon. Go here now to register your seat. This training is being given by one of the top online marketers who's generated millions of dollars online. He's now letting people like you tap right into his machine and essentially work with him. Who wouldn't rather work with the guys doing big things and having massive success rather than against them? Save your seat now for this training. What this is doing is it's basically reaching out to people saying, hey, look, just join the club, right? I mean, why would you try? What's the point in trying to recreate when you can just tap right into, right? This will go straight into a auto webinar, okay? And it will be an auto webinar that I haven't even filmed. I haven't had time to film it yet, but I'm going to film it next week. I have it all set up. I just haven't filmed it. So those webinars start like every 15 minutes or so. That's why you can say it's about to start. It's about to start. When somebody clicks the link, there'll be about 15 minutes, give or take, and the webinar will be starting, right? So what will allow them to do is register for a webinar and watch a webinar just like this, but give them the ability and me the ability to explain what this program is, how it works, and then, of course, get them to enroll. And, of course, if they enroll, you get paid. And we of course, will send your commissions to you. So then you don't have to worry about getting, you know, making all these commissions and not getting paid, which happens to people sometimes. All right. So then we have email number 2. It says subject, webinar alert. Training is about to start. You'll find with webinars, it's really important to have some kind of urgency, like this is getting ready to happen. We're getting ready to start, because then people will click, you know, they'll click quickly because they want to get in, right? They want to get in as quickly as they can. They want to miss it. So this says, just a quick reminder that your webinar is about to start in under 15 minutes. Here's the link to save your seat. If you've been looking for a good way to build your online business and you're tired of the stupid, scummy products that are released all the time. I didn't put scammy because sometimes if you write the word scam in an email, it'll cause it to go to spam folders. So I put scummy, like the scum of the earth type stuff. All right, this training is for you. Then I kind of build some credibility. The guy giving the training has been featured on CNN, Fox, and generated millions of dollars online, and now he's letting you tap right into his business machine. Save your seat now. And then it says, P.S. there's obviously limited seating. We have it set to where it'll only allow 100 people at a time on the webinar. So, again, it's true. So some of them might click and actually not get on it, which is great, because then people realize there's a demand, right? How many of you realize there's a demand to be on my webinars when you click to get on here on Thursday nights and it says, sorry, you can't get on? That creates demand. You say, wow, I'm not the only person on Anthony's webinar on Thursday nights. Like, there's 1,000 other people in this world on this webinar right now with you. And there's probably hundreds more that cannot get on right now because they're locked out, right? When you realize that you're not the only one, That's when you sit there, wow, okay, and you get excited about it, right? So again, that's the reason why we kind of have that limitation. The next time they hear about the ambassador program, they can get their butt on that webinar quickly because they don't want to miss out. Subject number 3, how do you earn $997 commissions? And it says, that's a question I get all the time, and I guess it makes total sense. Who doesn't want to know how to earn decent commissions on the internet? This webinar training is about to start, and it will show you exactly how it's done. Not only that, but instead of building all this stuff from scratch, you'll learn how you can join this exclusive ambassador club that lets you tap in to a business machine already doing millions of dollars online each year. I've never seen anything like this, to be honest. I think you're going to love it. So join the webinar training right now. What we're doing here is creating a little bit more urgency, a little bit more of a push, a little bit more of a, I think this is good, so you should do this type of mentality. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. Very good. Very, very good. I see lots and lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. All right, very good. Number 4, starting $997 commission webinar. You'll find that I used the $997 commission thing in there a lot because that's on our landing pages. So I want to create congruent nature. I want them to see on the landing page what they saw in the email, so it all makes sense to them, right? And that's the reason why I chose to go this route. Then it says, hey, I wanted to make sure that you realize the new training showing you how to make, or how $997 commissions are made by plugging into the Ambassador Club is about to start. It says access the training here. Please remember that this training is only open by invite only, so don't share this email. Now, sometimes when you put stuff in there like that, what happens is people really begin to feel like this is exclusive. Like, I can't even share this. And the reality is it is exclusive. It's exclusive to whoever is being promoted to. I mean, it's not like open up to the whole world. Like, you have to be invited to it to get to it. So there is some exclusivity to it, all right, which is great. And we kind of play off that in this email. And then number 5 is final chance, webinar starting now. If you're looking to find a simple system that can literally just plug into, or that you can literally just plug into for building your online business, I believe this is it. That's where we put the link. Now, during this training, you'll find out how you can do the following. Build your email list. You've heard the money's in the list. Generate commissions of up to $997. Tap right into a multi-million-dollar business machine and have one of the top internet marketers help you. Of course, there's more that you'll learn, but right now the important thing is to secure your seat before we get started. Join the training with us right now. This email is a little bit more transparent into what we're going to be teaching them. This will play off the people that do not to hypey-esque emails. They want to know, what is it I'm going to learn? And here's the thing. A lot of you have asked me, okay, well, how do you know which one of these emails to send, right? Here's what I would do. I would take this file, okay, and I would break it up into 2 files. I left it in one to make it easy for you to download. I would take section 2, all of the free webinar emails, and put them in their own little notepad, okay? And then I would take section 1, all of these emails right here that I wrote for you, free course, put them in their notepad, all right? You get to choose what you want to promote, right? So do you want people to enter the ambassador program from you, all right? And do you want them to go through, hold on one second. Do you want them to go through this whole funnel right here, okay? Or do you want them to go through the webinar funnel? Now, the webinar funnel, I don't even know if I've ever drawn that for you, but let me show you real fast. The webinar funnel is a little more simplistic in nature. So this is the ambassador webinar funnel. Okay, so take note of this because you'll choose how you want to promote. You can test, like I said, test different things. There's no reason not to. You will send traffic, all right, which we just talked about. It doesn't have to be from solo ads, but it has to be from something. And it will end up on our registration page, okay? And this is where they have to put in their name and their email address, and there's some information along here like that. This is where they register, okay? This is where they register for the webinar, okay? Your ambassador link actually goes in the email that the people click, okay? So they're already your lead right there at that point. When they go from this, they're going to go into the auto webinar, okay? And that's where there's going to be this big video. All right, play. Now, they also go down here into my autoresponder, okay? So they're going to go down here. That probably looks really bad here. They're going to go down here into my autoresponder list, okay? So my autoresponder and my list. Okay, from the webinar, what we are going to do is sell the ambassador program. Right off the bat, we sell the ambassador program, you make money, okay? So there's not any of this going around, trying to do it a different way, all that. It's just boom, you make money instantly, okay? And that's it. Then the autoresponder is going to give them the free course, okay? And it's going to promote the webinar, and it's going to promote other products, okay? Now it's going to give them the free course so that it can send them to the members portal. Because of course, if we can get them into the members portal, there's a chance they might see something that works for their business. So this particular funnel, okay? Byron says, sounds like my smoke detectors need new batteries. Sweetie? Huh? Oh, she said, yeah, I should do all that. Any idea why the smoke detectors are going nuts? Oh, so nothing you did caused the smoke detectors to go, right? Okay, nothing she did. What did I do? I put the fire out. Yeah. No, my wife decided she was going to cook tacos the other night, which I love. And she put 8 taco shells in the oven. And I had this thought. I was like, man, I need to tell her to watch them, make sure they don't catch on fire. Well, they caught on fire. And not only did they catch on fire, they like engulfed. I mean, like just poof. Well, she freaked out and opened the oven, or opened the oven, which gives more oxygen. And then it goes, there's more fire. Fire's going all over the place. Taco shells are burning to a crisp. Smoke everywhere. So then the smoke detectors go off. And I've been trying to click every button I can find to make that stupid smoke detector quit beeping. I don't think it's the battery. I think it's that I haven't clicked it enough to tell it that I'm fine. I don't know. But anyway, we had some well-done tacos. Let's put it that way. They were very crispy. So if you like really crispy tacos, actually, I'm not even going to lie. Those taco shells evaporated. They burnt up. They didn't just catch on. Like, they were no more. There was no more taco shell. So Alexa had to go she had these little wraps, like soft taco wraps, and that's what we ended up having to eat because she basically evaporated the taco shells. So if anybody would like to come over for dinner, just bring a fire extinguisher and probably some to-go food. She's ignoring me. Okay, well, I was trying to get her to yell at me. But anyway, we burn up the tacos. So back to my to what we're talking about here. This is the webinar funnel. In this particular funnel right now, you're not building your list. Now, what we're going to do is in subsequent weeks, I am going to release a squeeze pages for the webinar, okay, that will sit right here, kind of like we have up in the other one, where you can get the subscriber, then send them to register for the webinar, and then build, that way you're building your email list, plus you're also getting people registered straight for the webinar, okay? So Makes total sense. Everybody feel good about that? Just say yes. All right. Very good. Very good. I see lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of yeses. I told you I would keep it a little bit shorter tonight because there's really, we're at the point where once you understand both of these funnel diagrams, okay, and you understand how we're getting, like, that we're gonna push traffic. You can, by the way, you can promote this however you want, but solo ads are pretty easy. I mean, when you start doing solo ads, you can have results like, you know, in 5 seconds, right? It doesn't have to be, I mean, maybe not 5 seconds, but you get my point. It's an action that's taken that's going to get a reaction. Whereas you can put an ad on Facebook and maybe that Facebook ad is not, you know, maybe nobody clicks it, right? So it's an action that's always going to get a reaction, okay? So that's the way that I look at it. So it's a good place to start, a good place to test, and a good place to get started. So all of this is in here. Now, next week, we will be going through the whole ambassador program and every single thing that I've put together with it, 110% down to literally down to the wire. Everything will be in it, okay? So it should be very, very easy. It shouldn't be any, I mean, you guys will have the whole shebang next week. This week, I'm giving you these emails, and here's why. For homework, this is what I want you to do, okay? I want you to do this, and I know you're going to sit there and tell me, I was busy and all that. Got no time for that. My dad used to tell me when I was sick and I want to go to school, he said, son, you can be sick after 3. I said, man, that's mean. So fast forward to now, my dad's 79. He's got a bad back, and he still goes to work, and he sometimes tells me my back is hurting or I don't feel good. I said, you can be sick after 5, you know? That's the way he taught me. So so you gotta work at this. But here's your homework, okay? This is what I want you to do. I want you to write 3 emails for solo ad providers. Okay, I want you to write 3 emails for solo ad providers for the free course. And then I want you to do the same for the webinar. How many of you feel like you can do that? How many of you feel like you can basically write 6 emails? I bang these emails out relatively quickly because it's just kind of flows. 6 emails. Here's the reason why I want you to do it. Don't worry if your emails suck. Don't worry if your emails are terrible. Don't worry what you think about your emails. Here's the thing. When you are doing something, you are learning, right? When you are sitting back watching like you're doing right now, you're observing what I've done, okay? But you haven't actually done anything for yourself. So then what happens is you become fully dependent on me to run your business. What happens if I get in a car wreck tomorrow? It's happened in my family last year, right? You need to be self-sufficient. So you need to be able to sustain your business without me should I be gone one day, right? So you don't want to have your whole business revolving around, will I continue to do it for you? The idea here is for me to do it for you, but you to also do it for yourself. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to post these, all right? I want you to post emails in the group. Now, if I see some emails next week that are good emails, like really good emails, emails that I think are awesome, emails that I think people need, I'm going to buy the emails from you, let's say $50 an email. Okay, so no, I'm not going to pay you like the top copywriter in the whole world, no. But if you write a great email and we can use that and distribute that to all of our students, I'll pay you $50. Here's what I would suggest. Write that email and post it in the group and get feedback from people, right? And then rewrite it based on that feedback. And don't be ashamed to have people say that email sucks. Say, great, what can I do to fix it? I hate sucking, right? And I would highly encourage none of you to say anybody's email sucks, because the people saying they suck probably the ones writing sucky emails too, right? I don't think anybody's qualified to tell anybody that they're just terrible. I think that what you want to do is you want to try to dial in, okay, and get very, very close to understanding how to write these emails yourself. Because look, the whole business starts, and I've told you guys this for years, it starts with this traffic. So the better you get at getting this traffic, okay, well, then of course, the more money you can make. And I believe that if you learn how to write these emails, just doing it a little bit. How many of you feel like you're better at building ClickFunnels pages today than you ever thought you would be? Just say yes in the chat box if you are. Okay, I see tons and tons of yeses. Why are you better? Because I gave away last year $26,000 for ClickFunnels pages, according to my CPAs who think I'm insane. $26,000 that I just gave away, buying it through emails and through this and on the Success Connection, all this stuff. But I gave that money away, and I bought those. I don't say I gave it away. I bought a lot of funnel pages with it too. But I gave that away, and I did that because it encouraged 1,000 people a week, or maybe 1,500 people a week, to go and do something. So even if you didn't win, even if we didn't pick your design, right? Even if we didn't do that, it doesn't matter. You got the experience of building those pages and doing that work. And guess what? Now you're far better at it than you ever thought you could be. And it's simply because you've been doing it. And I've given you a purpose and a reason and a why to actually go and do it. And then we've created this great space on the Success Connection where people are coming together, they're helping each other. And you got Frank, which we're looking to bring Frank on as potentially working with us and designing some of the stuff for us. I mean, look, I'm not above all of you, probably better at design than me, right? So if I need designers, I'm going to reach out. And if I see great designers, I'm going to reach out to them. If I see great copywriters, I might hire them, right? Like, you can work with me on things real easily. Once I see progressive work and I see that you're doing a great job, it's not like there's like, I'm up here and you're down here. I mean, I just happen to know something you don't know right now. That's, or that you don't know, maybe don't know, maybe you do know now, but I just know the marketing side of things. That doesn't mean I know design, maybe way better than me. Doesn't mean that I'm better at you than anything. Everybody's got like different levels of experience with things, right? So my goal is to find every student that I can that can help me to do better for all of our students. So that's just it's just the way I operate. So again, the reason that I'm offering you this and the reason I want you to do this homework is I want you to get better at writing these emails, because here's what's going to happen. You've never been able to promote something that works. That's been the problem all along, is a lot of people have products that convert, right? And convert better than mine, 100%, right? But most of the time you promote them and you get one commission. Now when you promote with the ambassador program, you can get one commission today, but you might get $10,000 worth of commission off of one single lead over the course of the next year. So what's going to happen is you're going to get far better at this because you're going to start seeing sales come in. You're going to start seeing money come in. And maybe you spend $200 and you only make back 50. But we've talked about this. That 50 might turn into 500 in 30 days. So you're going to want to build your business. Well, to build your business, you're going to want continual traffic, right? And of course, that means you're going to need to, you don't want to rely on the solo ad vendors to write your emails for you, because they aren't going to write anything that has anything to do with what you're promoting. So there's that disconnect, right? Where you're paying for clicks, but they may not really care about what it is they're going to see on that page, which lowers your conversion rates. So having these emails out of the gate is going to help you to make far more money from what we're doing. And then there's some things about the ambassador program that I haven't even told you guys. We have a leaderboard that we've built out that's going to help you to start generate, like, we have contests. The people that get the most leads or the most sales or whatever get really big, bonuses. Not like a MLM bonus. It's just like it's a contest. Whoever does the best wins. It's real simple. It's relatively normal in our space and in our world to have those types of things. It's not normal to do that with your students, but it's normal amongst all of us when we launch a new product. You know, people do that. So there's ways where you'll be able to see like leaderboards and see people going up the leaderboard, coming down the leaderboard, making more sales, getting and I haven't figured out if I'm going to do like a weekly or a monthly contest. So it's like whoever wins for the month or for the week, we'll just have to see how that works. So more information. Next week's going to be a little bit of a of a webinar, right? It probably will take us a full 2 hours next week, maybe longer, because I'm going to use the opportunity to teach you, to show you everything I finished and teach you how to use it while we're on. So be prepared next week for a little longer webinar than maybe than usual. And we have not figured out. I have not strength tested our system. Some of you saw last week when I gave away that free software, it crashed, right? How many of you remember it crashed? But literally, we couldn't handle it. Flat out, we couldn't handle it. That's the way it is. Too many people. Like I said, we have 1,000 people sitting on here right now. I don't know how many are watching on Facebook. I don't know how many are watching on YouTube. And then a lot of people just wait for the replays. We end up with, I don't know, maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of 7,000 to 8,000 people every week that actually watch. Like, we have tons of people on our email list, but we have 7,000 to 8,000 that actually watch this training every single week. And there's just zero chance that we can handle that many people doing this at one time. So we're going to strength test the system this week, see what happens. And then, like I said, if you're on the early bird list, I will give you a chance to create your ambassador account before anyone else. I have an email list, okay, from a month ago. I will send that email first. The second thing I will do is I will send a text message on Facebook, send a Facebook message to you to let you know that you can go create your account before we ever do our webinar. So I'm going to give you that link in a minute. If you're on the email early bird list, it doesn't hurt to join this one too, because as you know, sometimes we send emails, they somehow don't make it to you. I don't know how or why, but they don't. So you'll have two different ways for me to contact you. So I'm going to give you that link at the end of tonight's webinar, and it'll be similar to the link last week where you can just click the button on Facebook, and it will let you straight in to that kind of that. It'll give me permission to send you the link when I'm ready. So yeah. So with that said, let's create, and let me give you. So for those of you that are new, and everybody wants these emails, all right. So this email file right here, okay. This email file is available for you. First thing I want you to do is write this website address down right here. Okay, everybody write it down. I'm going to put it in the chat box for you. For those of you that are new, write this website address down. You don't have the password to it. I changed it, but there's the link. So let me show you real fast what I've got done. All right, that link is going to take you to this website right here. Okay, and this is kind of our dashboard. Okay, this is kind of our dashboard for our Success Connection students. If you don't have ClickFunnels to build out all your funnel pages or to get all the free funnel pages, you can get ClickFunnels right here. I think at this point, almost everybody has ClickFunnels. I saw a few people typing the number 2 in. If you type the number 2 in and you don't have ClickFunnels, I would get it tonight and be ready to rock and roll next week. The link is on this page. All right, or you can go to clickfunnels.com. Then you just scroll down here where it says Ambassador Program Assets, okay? All right, there are 2 new inclusions here. You will see them right here. Let me see if I can't make this bigger. All right, there are 2 things that I have added. Now, these links don't work, so if you click it, it's not going to work. The solo ad swipes, they're right there. All right. This is where you will click to download those solo ad swipes that I wrote tonight. So all those emails, if you want them, this is where you get them. Okay. Type the number 1 in the chat box if you understand that. If you're good with that, you get that. All right. Everybody's typing once. That is where you get them. I'll give you, somebody said it's asking for a password. Yes, it asks for a password. I have not given you the password yet. I will give you the password though. Yep, that's right. Arlene says need password. That's right. 1 second. The second thing is you will see right here where I put today's date and I put early bird access notification link. This is the link that you will click to get early bird access, okay, to the ambassador program sent to you through Facebook Messenger. How many of you want me to do that? Type the number 2 in if you do. That will ensure, I see lots of you typing the number 2, so hopefully having to jump through the hoops will make it not go so fast. That will ensure you get the message. I'm going to send the email first, and an hour later, I'm going to send the Facebook message to allow people to go in and take advantage of this and get it, okay? So there's 2 different things that I'm doing. You'll have access to it if you go and you click that link tonight, all right? This link right here, this button right here, I am only leaving that link live for 30 minutes. I'm not leaving it live till midnight and all that stuff because I have to manually put this in there. When I make this link active in a minute, I'm gonna leave it live for 30 minutes because really there's absolutely nothing that should slow you down from clicking that link, and just all it does is ask you to authorize it on Facebook. It takes 2 seconds, okay? So very, 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 very simple. If you don't have Facebook Messenger or Facebook or whatever, you can still go up here to where it says pre-enroll access for email, okay? But I would suggest doing this down here. It seems to make the most sense to me, okay? All right. Is everybody good with that? Just say yes if we all understand that. All right. Now I'm going to spend like 2 seconds talking to you. Some of you asked me about this. You saw this course pop up. Remember, in your members area, I am always going to be adding new things. And as I add new things, if people purchase these new things, you will be able to make money, right? So you're actually going to profit off every single course that I put in here. I did add over the week, I think it was the weekend, earlier this week, I added this crypto masterclass. I don't have time to do a full-blown webinar training live on getting started with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So what I did was I took an hour and a half and I filmed. This is exactly how I got started. What I'm not doing is giving everybody massive amounts of advice on what to buy and all that stuff. What I do is I literally just teach, here's how you go from A to B so that you can get C, right? It's how, all I can teach you is what I've done. And what I've done I showed you earlier, I've done really well. So anyway, I did a webinar on this and people can access this course. So this is a new course that you can profit from. If you go into your members area and you click on the Crypto Masterclass, you can click on this little link and it will take you to kind of watch a video. It's a simple, quick video. And then you can get access to the Crypto Masterclass training. Remember that this is how you will make more money. As we create awesome products, which there's a huge, there's a huge demand for this. And there's nobody that's just teaching a basic, here's how I get started. Everybody wants to tell you what to buy. That doesn't do you any good if you don't even know how to get started. And so that's the reason why I created this course. So this is another thing that you'll profit from. But hey, if you want the course and you want to learn how I'm doing this stuff, then it's available inside of your members area. So again, always launching new products in there, which is going to obviously always allow you to make more money. So who's ready for the links here? Who's ready for the links? And we will wrap things up. All right, first of all, how many of you are going to be here next week? Just say yes, 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 yes in the chat box. I see lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of yeses. This is a phenomenal opportunity to be alive. Things are so great. So let me fix this real fast so that these links work. All right, so hold on one second, and then I will give you the password for this page, and then we will wrap things up. I did not keep it under an hour, but I kept it close to an hour. That's all that anybody can really hope for with me. An hour and a half that's me doing really good, by the way. For those of you that are new, that is me like really, really, really doing good. All right, let me fix that. I'm fixing the links for you real fast, and then they will work, and I'll give you the password for this. All right, this early bird access link. Oh shoot, what just happened there? Hold on, it's because I'm on GoToWebinar, and it's just like, let's leave this. It's very hard to do GoToWebinar and do this at the same time. I know you don't see my screen moving. That's because when I go into the editor on this, it's really hard if I have GoToWebinar trying to show everything. It freezes everything up. So give me 1 second. Let's see. Add that. Get off of there. And then add this. Put this link here. And this is. I think I have this down right. Hold on. Yeah. Really. All right. Put that there. All right. I'm going to update this page real fast and then give you guys the password to it. What in the world? Huh, they changed their editor up without even telling me. All right, so there we go, save. Let me make sure it works. Yep, should work fine. Okay. All righty, so I'm gonna pull up for you the this page and then this page. All right, so a couple of things that I just did. I made these links work, okay? So when you go to this link, you will now be able to get access, okay? You'll now be able to get access to the early bird notification link, all right? And you'll be able to get access to download those swipes. All you have to do is know the password to this page and, of course, how to get to this page. So here's the page one more time. Everybody write this down right there. go.bsc.com/funnel. All right? That is the page that you use to get here, okay? That's the link. Tonight we have a keyword and a password. Although I didn't write my keyword down, I know what it is. We have a keyword and we have a password. The keyword is for a $5,000 Invest in You giveaway, which I'm going to announce after we release the ambassador program, okay? So pretty cool stuff. And then of course you'll have the opportunity to be eligible to win that, which I think is great. You'll have the chance to be able to win that if you obviously if you are on here. So you'll want to write this keyword down, but this keyword is also the password. Okay, so the keyword is also the password for this page tonight. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes. Let's see this. Yes, this is the 10th keyword. What's up, Abby? Hopefully you had a good holiday and a good New Year. So yes, the keyword this is the 10th one, and I'm going to give it to you now. When I give you this, this is the password, okay, and the keyword. Now, can anybody repeat to me the 3 things that you need to do when we get off of here, when I wrap things up tonight? What are the 3 things that you need to do if you have not already done them? What are the 3 things? Let's see. Somebody says, go to the early bird link. That's true. Mike says, get ClickFunnels. That's true. I see lots of people saying get ClickFunnels. I barely even said anything about ClickFunnels. Yes. All right. You want to download your swipes, get ClickFunnels, and go to the early bird notification link and make sure that you opt in for that so that I can let you know when this is going live, okay? Those are the 3 things that you need to do tonight. by tomorrow. And then, of course, through next Thursday, I want you to do this homework, write these email swipes, post them in the group. If you're not a member of the group, join the group. You can see the link right there on the screen. Sometimes it just takes opening your eyes, paying close attention. You can see the access to the group is right here. You can see that this page, which I'm about to give you the password for, is right here. So these are the 2 keys to the kingdom. And then, of course, next week we will be here live, rocking and rolling, and ready to open up the ambassador program. All right. So with that said, I'm giving you the password right now. The password for this page is 2018. The password for this page is 2018, and the keyword for today is 2018. And the reason for that is, hey, it's 2018, and we should be excited. We should be thrilled that it is 2018. We have got another year in the books. We've got another opportunity ahead of us, and I hope that you guys take these next few days to truly focus on what you want out of this year, and then start thinking about how to get there, right? How can you get to that point? I see that you guys are saying that the early bird link is under heavy load. Just give it a second. Did it work for anybody? You do realize that you are crashing. Like, that's Facebook's link. That's how many people are clicking that link. Please only click it one time. And if it says it's under heavy load, just click it, again. But once it's done, only click it once, and then check your Facebook messages, because I can't message you unless you click on the button that comes up in Facebook and says yes, that you want me to message you. That's just the way that it works, okay? So that's the way that it works, and then it sends you a notification, and we also send you back a link so you can check out the crypto class if you want to check that out. So it'll shoot you back a link, and you'll be able to see it. You can watch it. It's about 6 minutes long, but it's pretty dope. It's got some of my screenshots and stuff on there. Don't be posting that on Facebook either. I didn't really think about that. Keep it internal, right? So very good. Listen, think about what you want out of this year and the changes you want to make, and resist the urge to do the status quo and what you've always done. I got to tell you, I struggle with that stuff myself. This time last year, I had friends telling me to do Bitcoin. And I thought, man, that stuff's crazy. I can never do that. I don't understand that. God, do I wish I had actually paid attention to them and done this, right? I really wish that I had paid attention, because I would have made millions upon millions of dollars now. And that's not to say go do crypto. What I'm saying is, a lot of times we miss out on opportunities because we're so used to doing the same freaking thing over and over and over again. And I'm like, look, this is what I do. I do webinars. I love what I do. I have a good time. Why do I want to go engulf myself in some world that I know nothing about? So resist the urge to always be doing the status quo. You know what I mean? And truly try to put yourself out there and do something different. It doesn't mean just the ambassador program. I'm talking about with everything. Make small little changes that make a huge difference in your life. And it's funny. I asked one of my friends, a good friend of mine, his name is Chase. And actually, I didn't ask him. Somebody else did. They asked him, how do you accomplish so much every day? They said, how do you get so much done in a day? Because this dude just, he goes crazy. He does so much. And he said, well, I extended my day. And they said, well, what do you mean? He said, well, I'm up every morning at 4:30. And I saw like hundreds of people commenting back like, I could never wake up at 4:30. And even I thought that, and I know the trick. Even I said, I could never wake up at 4:30. It's never happening. And so somebody asked him, they said, how did you get yourself, have yourself the ability to wake up at 4:30? And he said, it's real simple. Every day, I woke up 5 to 10 minutes earlier. So if I was waking up at 9:30 normally, next day I woke up at 9:20. And then the next day I might wake up at 9:15. The next day I woke up at 9:10 or 9:05. And through this slow process of small little changes, he now wakes up at 4:30 in the morning. He has extended his day by 5+ hours. And he's not sick to his stomach, and he's not feeling bad, because guess what? He trained himself through these small little actions to have this huge result. And that is something that I think is so, so important for all of you to realize, is that you can take these small little actions, and the sum of those small actions leads to this big result. You don't have to go from I know nothing to I know everything in one night. It's not going to happen. It never will. It never has, right? I'll give you another example. Like with the cryptocurrency stuff, I've now started training myself to do things like that in business. I put a small amount of money into my account, and I spent $228 on one specific thing. Actually, in the video, if you check your Facebook messages and you click it, it'll show you the video. Or you can just go to the members area and click it and watch. And in that video, I show you one of the ones I bought. It was $200. That $200 turned into like $8,000 or $9,000. But here's the thing. I did $200. Then I went and I invested like, $1,000 in something else because I had made $8,000 over here, right? So then I invested a little bit more and a little bit more and then a little bit more. And now, since December 19th or so, I've gone from a portfolio that had, I think it was $24,000, I think. It was $24,000 or so dollars in it. To my portfolio balance right this minute, as filming this webinar, is it's $238,000. I slowly did that. Now I look at this, and even my wife, she looks at it and she's like, this is insane, because she remembers 10 days ago, 15 days ago, when I was talking about how I made, $4,000. Now it's, hey, look, we just made $14,000 while we were having dinner, and just these absurd things. But the point is I did that in small little increments, and now there's this big gain, right? You do that with everything, right? Like everything. Jim Hartwell says that's right. He said you lost money since the webinar. You're right. Crypto goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Last night I was eating dinner, and when I sat down to eat dinner, and when I got up, we made my account was $17,000 higher than it was when we sat down, and I was like, "What in the world?" So it's constantly moving. But the thing is, I'm just way, way above it. So, it doesn't really matter to me. It ends up working just fine. Is anybody in your members area? Robin says the crypto class, there's no link to watch the video. There should be. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so Abby says there is. Yeah, there's a link to watch the video in there. And also, if you look on Facebook, I sent you a link. You can watch the video. Again, I'm not like a crypto guru or anything, but I know enough to have done really well, and I know where I struggled. And my dad, as you all know, is 79, and I started sending screenshots of my crypto account. So now he wants crypto. So he made me buy him $400 worth of Bitcoin, and he is all day long writing me about Bitcoin. It's hilarious. Because he's 79. Like, who would think somebody 80 years old, even most 80-year-olds would be like, no way am I talking about a cryptocurrency. But my dad has these kids that are just, like always doing this kind of stuff. So he just really has to kind of go with the flow, you know what I mean? And join the movements. And so it's kind of funny though, when my dad says, get me some Bitcoins, he thinks they're like little coins, and I'm like, that's not what they are. So I think it's funny. But anyway, all right, listen, guys, thank you so much for being here. Next week is going to be the bomb. If you're in the Success Connection group, and if you're on this webinar, go to the Success Connection group. Tell everybody that they missed out. I'm sure there's a ton of people that missed this. Tell them what's up. Tell them we had a great time. Tell them that next week the Ambassador Program is rocking and rolling. We're opening it up. We're going to start 2018 off with a bang. We're going to give you guys all year long to pave a new road, a new way, have more success, have a different path by the end of the year than you had at the end of last year. So thank you so much. I am going to go have dinner. Make sure that you do the 3 things. If you don't have ClickFunnels, get it. Get the free trial. At least have it for next week so that you can implement what I show you how to do. Again, that link is on this same page. So all you got to do is just scroll up here, click the big link there, and you can get ClickFunnels free trial. So do that tonight. Make sure that you download your swipes for your solo ad vendors, because we'll go through those next week when we show you how to implement. And then get your early bird access notification here so that you are on the early bird list for this next week. guys, thank you so much. Have a safe weekend. Have a fun weekend. Have a productive week. Do your homework, right? Do your homework, like Professor Anthony. Do your homework. And I will see you all right back on the Success Connection next week, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, thank you so much for being here, guys, and I'll see you next week.